Hey, what is up you guys? MadVax Gaming here, and I have made a discovery! Thanks to one of the comments on my first video, which by the way, if you haven't checked it out, somebody let me know that their daughter had spawned a rainbow version of a dragon, and she didn't understand what it meant, how this happened, and wanted me to figure it out. So I spent a little bit more time than I would like to admit, but I figured it out, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the process. So basically, there are now 30 dragons, not 29, which I have a whole video coming out about the new dragon. There's a bee, so stay tuned. There's a bee dragon, and I've already found it, and we're already going to talk about that. You know, your girl got you. And also, I have a video that I just put out. I finally found the Nightlight Dragon because of the rare spawn, so I finally got that. And also go ahead and check the very first video I made on all the other 28 dragons. It has all their info on it if you haven't seen it. But today we're going to discuss the rare dragons. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get the rare rainbow version of every dragon. So far I have 5 out of 30. I am going to do a video on what all 30 look like, but right now we're just going to start with a video on how to get them in the first place. So this is my process, and I'm going to explain it to you. So I started with the Folly Falcon, and I made this little contraption here, and the Folly Falcon I actually got on second try, and I honestly was just shocked. But this is what they look like. They're really beautiful. They're like holographic, and they flash different colors, like different dragon has a different color. He's flashing yellow and green, so I'm just getting him his food then to tame him, and I want to grow him up so that way you guys can see what he looks like all grown up. And I'll kind of explain my contraption a little bit more after this. But yeah, so that's what he looks like, and we're gonna pump him up here. I just want to get him to sit so he doesn't walk away. But here he is, all grown up, and it's really, really pretty. Now, I want to add, this doesn't do anything to the dragon. It is just simply for looks. It's just to have a cool holographic looking dragon and say that you have a rare one. It has about a 4% chance to spawn, so I got extremely lucky. It's all just about luck and chance. And you know, I used the Dragonpedia to check and see if anything came up, and it has like no stats, nothing. It's just simply for decoration. Like, it doesn't do anything. But I also found out that there's now behaviors, which is cool. So you can have it follow the owner and protect the owner, which is really neat. So I think it's cool that they added that. They've really been adding a lot of stuff that just completely fixes the game. I mean, it's such a cool add-on, and they've been doing such a good job. I honestly love it. But, so this is how my little contraption works. I have the redstone under the trapdoor, and every time it goes wrong, I'm just trapping it and it falls into the abyss because I just didn't want to deal with, like, having hundreds and hundreds of dragons all over the place. And every time I get a rare one, I want to put it in the Dragon Museum, so I didn't want to just have a map and just use it to practice and see the dragons. So I've been doing this so that way I don't get dragons everywhere. It doesn't slow down my like frames or anything like that, and that way I just get rid of the ones I don't want. And you know, you can do it however you want. I've seen people put them in lines and just hatch a whole bunch at once. That's fine, but then there's like tons of dragons running around, and I don't want that because it's going to make it go so much slower. I just want the dragons that I want. I'm going to put them on the little islands, and you know, that's that. But yeah, it's really cool, and I'm really appreciative of the comments I got telling me to check this out and let them know like what's the best way to do it. So this is exactly what I did, and I think it's awesome that you guys just happened to stumble upon it. I would have been shocked if this all of a sudden just happened to me. I know how excited I was just all of a sudden going in here and realizing that there's a bee. Like, my jaw just dropped finding out there's a bee dragon. Which, also make sure that you keep an eye on that. I am going to do everything about the bee dragon. It's honestly adorable. I found it relatively easy. It's kind of self-explanatory where you're going to find it. Like, he's exactly where we would expect him to be. But he's really amazing. So we're going to do a video on that, and I think I'm going to do a full-on video redoing my first video about, like, how to get all the dragons and stuff. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. Like I said, it shows you how to get all, 28 dragons, but not the Nightlight. I have a new video on just the Nightlight, so go ahead and check that out. But that's all I got for you today. Happy hunting and good luck. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is. I hope it's freaking fantastic. And if it's your birthday, happy freaking birthday. And I will see you guys in the next video.